Well, this is just joyous. The perfect backdrop as both sides look to clear the first hurdle. Supporters here in terrific numbers, so will they be going back happy at the end of 90 minutes? Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. We have already started here. Just too much on that.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Encourage the pass with an intelligent...
Batistuta! And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
It's a privilege to see the defensive great that is Franco Baresi.
Absolutely.
A marvellous tactical brain married to good pace and a technical ease.
Played back.
He's got no choice here. He had to go backwards.
He's got the shot away! They've scored!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Verdi, he is just caressing the ball. Nakata did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
Look, the only way of becoming more aware, Peter, is by lifting your head and realising who's where around you.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. He's found a way through. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
Well, you could see he was eager to get a shot away, but there was too much flesh and bone in his path.
Now it's Borini.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Nicely aimed pass. Verdi. That is a great brick out. That is good alertness. He's looking wide. Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. That defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Neither of these two want to come off second best, and it's Nakata. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. He's played him through. Well, they're certainly pressing with purpose here. Thinks one through. Now this could be a chance. He's got away. Oh, such a clever touch.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Pulisic providing an outlet on that flank. He rises! This time surely! And it's in! With that goal comes comfort. He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
Milan are doing very nicely, thank you.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
And That pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
He's found a way through. There's the shot! There it is! Back to within one! Interesting! The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Well, the finish looked a guarantee once he was found all alone, and it's criminal defending.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, it was important they didn't get ahead of themselves and lose their discipline. This game plan could now well reward them with an equaliser.
Played through for the wide man.
There's much frustration as to the lack of a touch to finish that off.
Alessandro. Barini. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Hernandez. Kvaratskhelia. And they can counter here.
That was lovely, that.
Kvaratskhelia. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Can he spark a counter here? Verdi. Played out to the left flank. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Reinders. And that'll be the final action of the first half. So on the whole, a very competitive game so far. Goals for both sides, neither in true command. Anything could still happen in this game. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Well, it remains very delicately poised, and based on the promise we've seen through the first 45 minutes, I wouldn't be surprised if this takes another twist or two. It certainly would be in keeping.
If you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Well, I think starting this half in a strong manner is essential, Peter, if you're chasing the game, which they are. You know, go with intent and purpose. Let your opponents know you're not just going to quietly bow down.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. No, that's been intercepted. Just eases him off the ball. Oh, it's a sweet ball, that. Pulisic tries making a foray down the right. It's a mighty effort! He's done well to get his head on that, but couldn't score.
I thought the wing work was A1. The defending and finishing was anything but.
That's a nicely measured pass. Well read, and the danger is averted. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Verdi. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. That is great defending, so alert. There's the hit! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Real chance! And yes, it's there! Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Well, to his credit, he managed to ghost into space to finish things off, but the failure to spot him was ghastly defence.
So the lead now is 2.
The crowd are calling for this to be put to bed. There's little sympathy about.
It's a pretty loose pass. Is it in? Yes, it's an own goal!
Well, that's really unfortunate. He'll be kicking himself at the moment, and believe me, I know how that feels.
Oh, incredible! Another own goal!
Oh, I've been there myself, and that's the last thing he wanted to happen. I really sympathise.
Fortuitous as it may have been, they all count 1. And here's Berardi. Berardi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Ferrari. And here's Berardi.
Berardi really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Verdi. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Stood up well to him there. This is good pressing, they're not short on bodies. Eric Bottegin. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Verdi. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Reinders did well to step in there, that was more than necessary. Verdi. He's had it taken off him. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending and they got away with it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
And here's Berardi. He's in a good position here. I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
Look, they're prepared to be quite physical to contain any danger that might...
Chance for the header! Oh, terrific save. Verdi. Berardi in acres of space out wide. And he's looking to catch him up. Eric Bottegin. To Vasquez. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. He has found a way through. And the keeper's given it a has a go! And it's there! And this is getting ridiculous, borderline crazy.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
And yes, it's him again. Bonini! Really well taken goal. How very smart. He just got it right.
Well, he makes finishing look like a matter of fact. Why take extra touches?
And now he has two. Well, they have a goal, but it is surely too much to hope for a comeback. Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. Eric Bottegin. Ferrari. There will be 4 extra minutes. Verdi. Oh, what a mistake! Oh, it's come loose. So that's it. It is all over. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so good at times. A side that can and will trouble more or less everyone.
Signore e signori, attenzione.